Good afternoon, guys. Well, we're just getting ready to head out here to bale some triticale. Made a quick stop here with the piggies. These guys are really growing. And they're jumping. Got one back here hiding. Life of a pig, just lay over. Hey, good afternoon, guys. I thought I'd do a little video here on the pigs that we sold here the other day and show you how most farmers, if not all farmers, take a big hard hit this time of the year. Now we're coming into Christmas and you would think hams and everything were a big demand, but I guess not. Now, typically I wouldn't have sold them, but they were getting too heavy. The average weight out of those pigs was 375 pounds. We did try to contact the butcher. Nothing open until January, February. And I don't know why we're having trouble finding availability for butchers this time of the year. We did finish bedding these up here this morning with corn fodder, and you can see they're all laying down and pretty happy in there. Well, you can see I did get everything cleaned up here. They're calling for heavy rain tomorrow, so I wanted to make sure everything was cleaned up. And it can air out here a little bit until we decide what we're going to do with this area next. It was pretty nice here for the pigs to be in here. The roof, I need to have some TLC done to it, and you can see that wall there's cracked. And a lot of that was moisture running down behind there, I guess, and froze. Still seems to be so sturdy, but it's going to need some work. So we got our check here for the pigs, and yeah, I just wasn't very impressed until you pay all the hauling and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and look at this here. There you can kind of see the weights. They sold 4 at a time and 5. One group of 4, one group of 5. 43 cents a pound and 44 cents a pound. Now I don't know how you ever make any money raising pigs, but these pigs here were pretty much hand fed and well taken care of, and they were really nice looking. So I think we paid $70 per piglet when we bought them, and over 50 bags of feed, finisher, plus corn, plus hay and everything else. Their pig feed was like I think it was $11 a bag. So yeah. But the average weight was 375. If you take the total and divide it into that number, you come out about 375 per pig. So it wasn't very good. And that's a part of farming, you know. You're always going to take ups and downs with everything. But I would have been better off to take those to the butcher and put them in the freezer. And but at the point they're getting too big to wait till that time, and it did not work in my schedule to try to winterize this out here for them and stuff like that. Pigs do not like it real cold. They need a controlled climate. We did try to do pigs already over winter time, and you need to be able to control their climate. And especially when they get that big, you start losing money every day. So I felt that we lost enough money. So Sunday's our turn to cook, and we were going to get a ham, and she brought me a ham home with a bone in, $18, and not a very big one. And it just makes you sick. I mean, the price of the meats at the superstores, somebody's making a killing, and it's not the farmers. I just proved that to you guys. 44 cents a pound to 43 cents a pound, and they're getting $1.19, $2, $2.19. Depends what you buy, up to $3 a pound pork products. Go buy a pound of bacon and you know you're at $7. And a pound of bacon is not much until you cook it down and throw away all the grease. So things have to change for all farmers, because even the hog growers, the beef growers, and chicken growers and everything else, you work all these long hours. And I don't know if you guys follow all the videos, but you can go back. I mean, the amount of time it takes to feed these beef calves, and the farmer's son, he all the time he invests in them and stuff, it just doesn't hold out. And everybody thinks the farmers are getting rich, or the dairy farmers and everything else, but they're getting pennies on the dollar for their milk, plus they're losing money every day they milk the cow. And if things don't change in the United States, who wants to keep begging for money at the banks every year to keep going? Once in a while you have you hit a lottery and then you have a good year, and maybe corn, maybe soybeans, or maybe beef prices, but it's not consistent making money. And even the grain farmers and stuff like that, they took a big loss in their bushels. Luckily, some places had higher yields. Yields in our area are not coming in very high. Mold in the soybeans, mold in the corn, sprouting corn. So, these farmers will have to go through this end of the winter here and go back to the banks. And pretty much you have to sell a plan to them or beg for the money to keep operating. So banks are not willing to give money this time of the year, or to people that, don't have a good business plan. And it's not the farmer's fault that things didn't go well and had a rough year, but the banks don't look at it that way. They want to see the next business plan and how you're going to repay all that money back again. And I'm not talking about a few thousand, I'm talking a few 100,000 that they have to operate for 2019. Even a small scale farm, I mean, they're talking tons of money. So luckily, we had some good prices here on the beef calves, but it's a numbers game for them too. If you raise one or two, you might as well never get your money out. It takes 10 calves to pay for 20 calves to feed them. And it's just the way it is, and it's a shame. You go buy some beef at the store and it's marked high, and you think, well, I'm going to grow one of my animals and raise it myself. Well, until you're done in the butchering and everything else, it would have been cheaper to buy it at the store. And that's way wrong. But yeah, we enjoyed raising the pigs, and I'll throw a couple pictures in through here at the end, or a couple clips or something with the pigs. But we have a playlist there from all the piglets when they came in here, and they're cute. And if we would have kept them and raised the sows, but again, it takes a controlled environment. You just can't have piglets in the middle of winter and not have a heated barn for them. They just don't hold up. So, all right, well, so there's the pigs that came in here for 2018 and out the door, and a huge loss. Especially when you pay $70 for a piglet, and that's what we paid for them, and all the feed and stuff. But that's why farming is probably one of the biggest gambling jobs out there. I mean, crop, grain, whatever you want to call it, dairy, we gamble. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and it just doesn't add up over the years. And I don't care how many pigs you raise, and you just can't do it for 43 cents and 44 cents a pound. So, all right, we'll talk to you later.